I can just relax and just eat my life away. No. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome to my channel. All right, so today's video, I'm going to be giving you 4 tips on how you can, start your fitness goals. All right, so before we even get right into it, girl, Happy New Year's. I'm so happy that it is 2023. Girl, I'm so excited. 2022. Bye. Number 1, we are going to talk about the first tip, which is changing your mindset. Last year, I started my fitness journey and I had quit. And I could not understand the reason why every time I tried to start something new, I'm always quitting. So I had to, do a self-care journey. And it took me a whole year to finally weed out those problem areas. Finally, move people to the side, dismiss some friends who were not necessarily my friends. And I had to get rid of some toxic relationships overall. So make sure you have a clear mindset, because you do not want to go into this with a foggy mind with all of these type of distractions. It is so important to make sure you have a clear mind and understand your vision. Number 2, or tip number 2, which is to have a plan. Once you have your plan, and I had a plan last year, but my mindset was not right. So what I decided to do the past month was in December, I decided to jumpstart my weight loss journey because I did not want to wait until 2023. So I decided to get on keto. So keto was only just to jumpstart my weight loss. It was not for me to stay on it because I've done keto a lot of times in the past. So I was able to lose 9 pounds in 3 weeks. And I did this over the course of December, right before the holidays, because I wanted to make sure I looked my best. And girl, I looked my best. I believe I did. So now that I'm transitioning out of that, I am going to be doing more of like whole foods. I'm not going to track a lot because I was tracking when I was on keto. I had enough of tracking. I had enough of keto. I feel like I'm so sick to my stomach with eating so much meat. And, sometimes you just have to take a break from doing something that is like so restrictive. Also, with my plan, I am going to exercise. Now, when I was doing keto, I was just walking. That was it. Now I am going to be actually lifting weights, getting back doing the thing that I quit last year of doing, which is resistance training, doing all of that type of hardcore exercising. Well, yeah. Anywho, that's what I'm going to be doing because I want to see myself at the finish line. So I believe that I can transform my body, but the only way I'm going to transform my body is if I stay consistent. So that is why I want to make sure that you know that you need to have a plan. Tip number 3, I'm looking at my notes right here, is to take pictures. Now, I know everybody wants to get on the scale. I know everybody wants to see that number. Everybody wants to see how many pounds you lost just to verify that that person, lost a good amount of weight. Girl, take your pictures. My weight loss fell off at the first week. So I did take pictures, and by my second week, you would have thought I had already lost 10 pounds, at least 10 to 15 pounds, because there was a huge difference between my before and my after. Hopefully I have that up here, but my before and after look good. You wouldn't have believed that all I had lost at that time, I think it was like 5 or 6 pounds. You would have thought I had lost more. So that's why it's so important to take your pictures. If you want to get on the scale, just get on the scale maybe twice a month or once a month. But the scale is not everything. Trust me, your pictures, you will thank yourself at the end. Can you do measurements? Yes, take your measurements if you want to. If you don't have a measuring tape, everybody has a phone. Pull out the phone, make sure you wear the same outfit that you wore on your before, and then on your after, put on that same outfit, and then that way you can see your transformation. And girl, pictures don't lie. Tip number 4, which is have a support system. I believe that having a support system is so important, but make sure that you are telling the right people. If you go around and tell the wrong people, you might not get the response that you're looking for. You might get something that is negative, or like, girl, you starting the fitness journey all over again. Like, didn't you try that last time? Girl, I see it when I believe it. It's like all of this negativity just all flowing around. And then next thing you know, you feel down and you're like, well, maybe you're right. I shouldn't try to do anything. Maybe I should just sit back and just relax and just eat my life away. No. What you're going to do is you're going to get up and you're going to do the thing. Now, if you don't have a support system, you got a support system in me, Tamika. I will be your support system, but make sure you subscribe to the channel, girl, because the only way we're going to support each other is if you return back to my channel and just comment below what you're going to be doing to jumpstart your fitness journey. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. All right, so with that support system, again, it is so important because you want to have, you know, those positive feedbacks, you know, people saying, you know, how good you look. But most important, child, is please make sure you are being your own support system. Get a mirror and look at yourself and you say some 5 good things about yourself. And you just keep saying it over and over and over. So when your friends or whoever it is does not give you the response that you're looking for, or at least say, girl, I see the weight coming off you. If they don't give it to you, you already know within yourself that you are looking good. You don't have to seek validation from anyone. Yes, it is good to have those comments, but sometimes when you want it so bad from somebody else and they don't give it to you, then you get disappointed and you don't want to have that on your shoulders. So that's why it's so important to be your own support system and just give yourself those kudos and those pats on the back because you showed up and you stayed committed and you stayed consistent. So I learned all of these 4 things by last year when I quit and I needed to go ahead and, you know, remove those people out of my life and, you know, readjust myself. And this is the 4 tips that I decided, you know what, let me redo this thing because maybe what I had in the beginning was not the right way. This time I'm taking it slow and day by day. You do not have to rush into this. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be starting my fitness journey. Actually, today I am starting it. I'm going to be using my weights, my resistance bands, all of that. I can also do what I eat in a day because it's going to be more of a whole food approach. I might add some meat, may not add meat one day. Girl, just making sure that you stay in a calorie deficit. That is the #1 rule as far as like trying to lose weight because I'm not trying to bulk. But make sure you go ahead and apply these 4 tips. Again, these 4 tips is change your mindset, have a plan, take pictures, and have a support system. And if nobody else is cheering for you, I am cheering for you. All right, so I'm going to see you a little bit later. So goodbye, gorgeous.